And in 3, 2, 1, action.
Still at Cambria Country out here in Concord, looking at solid stone products, but let me talk about some good-looking stuff. I got this gentleman beside me, Andy. Andy, your last name?
Andy Peck, P-E-C-K.
Andy Peck. Talk to the mic straight up. There you go. Perfect. Andy, he's a craftsman. How do I know? Look at that. That's some pretty stuff, but you ain't seen the like of it. He's got a lot more prettier stuff than this. All of it's pretty. I don't know how you'd rate it, but at any rate. Andy, where are you from?
I'm originally from Pittsburgh, but we live here in Locust, North Carolina as of 2 years ago.
Really? So you moved down south 2 years ago to Locust?
Yep.
What's your background?
I have a PhD in environmental science. I'm a stream biologist by training.
Wow.
My hotshot wife got a hotshot job, and so we moved down here. And
I got you.
I just was burnt out, and I needed a change. And so one thing led to another. And
Were you always into woodworking?
not really. I've been taking around with the epoxy and the slabs for about 5 years, and just enough skill to be able to do some stuff in our own house and build some relationships. And that combination led me to found and own Live Edge Exclusives. It's been around for about 14 months now.
Are you happier in this than you were in corporate America?
I was in nonprofit America.
Oh, you were in nonprofit.
Yes.
I don't know if that's good or bad or whatever, but it is what it is.
It's different. I will say this.
Right.
I have a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old, and I'm a dad.
Right.
Whereas before, I didn't have as much of that freedom and flexibility. For example, there's no way I could have coached 2 girls' soccer teams in one season.
Right.
A couple of years ago. Now I can, and
That's awesome.
That makes it totally worth it.
So you found a career pathway that kind of melds with your lifestyle and what you like to do.
I adjusted. Yep.
Okay, well, what we're here for is to raise awareness to students, to the youth, in hopefully many, many different ways. But we want to expose kids to the career pathways into trades. And you are what I'd call a finish carpenter of sorts.
Yes, absolutely.
I wouldn't call you well, you make furniture.
Right, but I'm not building, I'm not framing. I'm taking raw wood that comes off of a sawmill, goes through a kiln.
Right.
And I make it look pretty.
Yes.
And I attach legs to it, but I don't build the legs. I'm not doing joinery stuff yet.
I hear you. Got you. But you probably will in time.
Yeah, my next project next week is to start doing glue ups.
There you go.
So joinery's coming.
There you go.
Hey, Ray, I talk about pretty. I hold that up to that camera. I want to zoom in on that thing. Tell us what we're looking at.
So
here. Hold on a second.
You're looking at a piece of walnut that actually comes from the outside rim of the tree. It's not the center of the heartwood, or it would be all solid chocolate.
Right.
So you're getting a lot of the what we call the cambrium in the sapwood on the.
Wow.
That's where the white comes from.
Here you go. See the white there. The white's very prevalent on the backside, but you can see it all through the wood.
But
That's black walnut too, isn't it?
Yes.
Black
There's
walnut.
actually.
There you go. There's the heart.
The science in me comes out when we talk about this. I think there's only actually 2 kinds of walnut. There's walnut on the East Coast and walnut on the West Coast. And it's, everybody refers to, black walnut like there's some variation on the East Coast, and there's not.
There really isn't.
It's all black walnut as far as I know.
What is that red edge? Is that
That is epoxy. That is epoxy.
Yeah.
So I put
beautiful.
I put the piece of wood into a form and then pour liquid epoxy around it. And then that actually seeps into the pores of the wood and creates a joint. And it's rock solid. And then from there, I trim it down and polish it up and spray it and make it look pretty.
Gotcha. Well, what words of wisdom could you give the youth about career pathways?
I will tell you this from experience. I have a PhD. Don't do it. It's not necessary. Unless you want to be a professor, you don't need a PhD. If you want to be in a career path, a professional,
Dr. Andy. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, I only use it when I make dinner reservations with my wife now. It's great. So,
does it get you good my
No, we just get in.
Oh.
But my point is, if you want to be in the professional world, plan on spending a lot of money to get a master's degree. If you want to have a life that you get to control you get to control your own destiny, essentially, you're your own boss. Trades are a great way to do that. No matter what you do, you're going to have to deal with people. And that can either be a blessing or a curse.
Well, the most important thing we do every day is communicate.
Yes, communication is key, but the results of that communication can be different.
Right.
And so that you need to put skills into. You need to be able to have relationships and talk to people and interact with them well.
Right.
But you can build your own skills on your own in your own garage. You don't have to go get a big, fancy, expensive degree to do it.
Or a big, fancy, big truck.
No.
Or anything like that. You can make it and make it really well.
There's a lot of really big, reputable wood companies out there where a lot of folks started in high school in their parents' garage or in their barn.
Sure.
And now they're multi-million-dollar companies employing 30 or 40 people.
Right. Well, one of the directives we have, and it's a new concept, we're going to develop a TV show, Digital Edge TV. And you may have heard me present it to the crowd a minute ago. And the intention is to develop a program that teachers can use for teaching aids and raising the awareness about the trades.
Right.
Interviewing someone, people like yourself around your particular trade, 45 minutes to an hour, and let these teachers and educators be able to access it with curriculum behind it.
One of the pieces of curriculum that I would highly recommend is Business 101, Accounting 101, Marketing 101. Those are all really important elements that you need to be able to master, because the way we live in a very complex world.
Yes.
Now, understanding how social media works and how you can take advantage of it or how you can get burned by it.
Exactly.
Is really important to understand.
Right.
Business. How do you pay your taxes? How do you stash away your savings?
How do you balance a checkbook?
All that stuff. How do you write in cursive?
Sure.
Still all really important.
How do you read a tape measure?
Very carefully.
Yeah, right. Got it. Well, Andy, I appreciate you taking the time to come talk to us.
My pleasure. Thanks for the invitation.
Yes, sir. And hopefully we can talk again.
Absolutely.
Before you go,
yeah,
I have a question about your doctorate process. Did you have to read a tape measure to get your doctorate?
I did. Actually, I had to read a dial meter because I was measuring freshwater mussels in millimeters and in centimeters, not in inches or fractions of inches.
The tenths.
Yes. No.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, they're it's a different
it's
different
a
way.
10th standard, yes.
Yes.
But it's very I was measuring for growth. So we were measuring the same muscles over time, which gave me the skill to now read a tape measure and know where to cut once instead of twice.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it. Great information from a doctor, PhD, well-educated gentleman here, but he deals with wood.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate the time.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you much.